So first of all, I'm not gonna lie, I skipped around on this episode a lot. I skipped on this episode a lot. This episode, I definitely did skip some places, and we had to get to the meat and the potatoes. All right, so Zach and Kata's date, I skipped that. Um, Zach and Kata's date, I skipped that. Melanie and Sincere's date felt like a horror movie. I was waiting for it to be over. My Taya, my Shayla, oh, miss you deeply. Um, Melanie and Sincere's date triggered the hell out of me. I dated a man like Sincere before. He has to go to prison. Like Sincere has to go to prison, and that's my final statement. Love Island jail has a cot waiting for him. Just prison for Sincere. Anaya and Carl. The reason why we didn't have any dates this season is because Anaya and Carl had majority of the budget. They said, "Oh no, after what we saw, yeah, Naya, you could have whatever you want. You want to feel like a princess, or we're gonna make you feel like Princess and the Frog, babe. Green dress and all, books hanging from the ceiling, chandelier and greenery everywhere. My God, that was tea. I loved every second of it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I loved Anaya and Carl's date. I think they are such a match. I think their parents really like each other. The mom was saying that, oh, we like the Anaya's sister was saying, oh, my mom and Carl's mom talk all the time now. They're talking. They're going on trips together soon. Anaya, Carl, please. If they don't work out, that's gonna break my heart. That's gonna break my heart. Because they look so beautiful together. They look so happy together. They have a storybook of their love story that they can give to their kids and read it to them one day. Don't show them the photos in it though, child. You got your mama upside down, throwing it in a circle now. Like she upside down in that bitch, just Oh, y'all can't even see me, but I was doing it. So tell me what you guys think. If they don't get married, have babies, I'm gonna go on a whole deja. Welcome to my world. Also, comment, guys. Come on in, like the live, share, stay a while, get comfortable. We gonna be here for a while. All right. And then eventually, once we finish talking, like y'all could come up and then we can have like a back and forth. So, Anaya and Carl's date was perfect. Like that was the best date I have seen in Lord knows how long on Love Island. Oh my gosh, like they are really such a perfect match. I think Anaya and Carl's date was so good that convinced me that they won. I was like, oh, they won. There, there's no way. Like you guys gave me this amazing date. And then Trinity and Bryce's date was really good, but I'm not gonna lie. After you have Anaya and Carl, I did feel like it was a little like, and I don't want to compare anybody's dates. Um, However, sending Zach to a swamp, Love Island, I love you. I'm sorry. Zach got the date he deserved, and I can just leave it there. Anaya and Carl also got the date they deserved. It was actually perfect. Okay, so but Bryce and Trinity's date was also really good. However, if I saw all those people come out to do a performance, that would have scared the hell out of me. It scared me, and I was at home. But yeah, Anaya and Carl had the best date of the year. It was the best date they had. Zach and Kayla scenes get skipped in my home. Like it's the last day. I don't have time to listen to Zach talk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm over it. I don't want to hear him talk. No, that man Tokyo drifting and that red. Listen, man. Listen. The red boat is killing me. Like Sincere and first off, Sincere and Melanie's date being first, and they made pizza and drank some champagne, and that was the perfect date to Melanie. Hello, hello, come on in, like the live, share it with your friends, do whatever. But let's talk about the episode. Tell me your favorite parts of this episode because I was in my group chats crying. Like my friends told me that Zach was having his date on a swamp, and I was in tears. I said, yes, this is what he deserves. I needed that. Like they had the most regular date of the season because all the money was spent on Anaya and Carl's date. Like she literally had books and flowers coming down. Like really intricate things. Like they had like a little record player there too. I'm sorry. It was the best date. I could talk about it all day. The one thing that Love Island is killing me about is damn, like, y'all really gonna never let Anaya forget that she chose Casey over Carl. Like, I've had some conversations about it. That's always a pain point for a lot of people on why they feel how they feel about Anaya, which I'm like, I get it. Did I agree with her? No, I didn't agree with her. I was like, Anaya, like this man is everything you want him to be, and you still chose Casey. A mess. Um, Mario, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Y'all sit here and talk to me about Kata and Zach today. I skipped that. I'm not watching that in my home, and it's nothing against Kata at all. I can't watch Zach play in her face about that all the time. Like it actually gets to a point. Like no, it gets to a point with Zach. And it's a boundary in my home now. I don't want to watch him make jokes on my TV screen anymore because everything's a joke. Look at him. He tried to kiss Bryce at the end, and my man and I were looking at each other, and I was like, "You see, this is why I say what I say about Zach. He over here trying to this is Bryce. I'm Zach. He's like, oh, like you want to make up with him." And why did they use that scene? And was Melanie kissing Anaya at the end? Like I was so confused. We'll get there. It's fine. Oh yes, Anaya and Carl's date one of one. Even when Zach and Kata came back while I guess Anaya was on her date, I oh no, I think Trinity left. It's between that time when Zach and Kata came back. Skipped over that too. I can't even tell you what they were talking about. Can't. Trinity and Bryce's date beautiful. Bryce saying "I love you" to Trinity. I knew that was gonna happen. Like he's crazy about that girl. The moment he told that girl, like he was crying in Casa while all the other boys were living their lives, like having the time of their life, he's going to bed, putting a pillow in between him and Sydney, letting Sydney down. Like, sincere, that could have been you. Sincere and Melanie, they trigger me. Cameron asked, "Where's Trinity's dress from?" You know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game. We're all gonna type in the chat whose dress was our favorites. Let me know whose dress was your favorite. Put in the comments now. Quickly, 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 quickly. I just want to see something. I'm running a poll. Really? People really like Trinity's outfit? Someone said Kate. Miss Yada. I can see the vision for all of theirs. Anaya and Melanie are wearing the same dress to me, so I feel like Trinity was slain. Trinity's dress was fire. Oh, y'all really like Trinity's outfit. Okay. Was Trinity still wearing the highlights when she won? Hold on, let me see. Oh my gosh, the beads. Oh, y'all really liked it. I thought Melanie looked gorgeous. No light in her eyes. Maybe sad. No highlights. Okay. Melanie and Naya did look good too. They did look good. I love the format of Love Island this year. This was one of my favorite. I would say this was one of my favorite finales that I've watched. I've watched a few Love Island finales. This one was one of my favorites because of the format. I really like the way they handled this season this year. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused when I saw Lizzo and I said, "What?" I was like, "What is going on?" And then y'all ended with Kaylani. And Kaylani, if you're watching this, had you ended that with, "Oh, and Melanie, call me. Promise you. I promise you." Melanie would be in her DMs like, "I love you, babe." Like, are you kidding me? Like, Lizzo came out of nowhere. Lizzo came out of nowhere. Where did y'all? And also, didn't Lizzo want Melanie out of the villa at one point? Did I make that up? do some. Lizzo definitely. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put my mic on. I had to skip the celebrity part. Oh, Miss Yada don't want to listen to them celebrities talk. She said I won't idolize those people. The families was enough. Yeah, she's. I am researching. Yeah. No, she was talking about Melanie. Yeah, because she said, "Oh, let's orchestrate the votes to send both Melanie and Corbin home." And then she went on Instagram and was like, "Melanie Sincere's messiness was too entertaining to lose." So messy, just like everybody else. I skipped so many parts to see who would win. Kimberly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Let me see. Miss Yada at all. We need Miss Yada as the reunion host. Miss Yada, strict. I like that. Very strict lady. I like it. I skipped the first 2 days. Oh, she don't care. Miss Yada don't care about nothing Kata and Melanie had going on. I'm wondering why they didn't do the money test at the end. I think, Versa, to answer that question, I'm glad they didn't do the money test. I think we're past the money test. I think at the end of the day, they both won $100,000. It's the same thing every time. Like they always end up sharing the money. Bryce would never split the money with Trinity. It's like, why would we even do that? They both won $100,000. However, if yeah, it was obvious Trinity and Bryce were gonna split it. Like they literally said "I love you" to each other. They did Love Island. I would say the best. Um, mm, I think there's a scale. Like I think Trinity and Bryce they showed that their connection was so strong that it is going to surpass Love Island. But if we talk about the exploring aspect, he already want my girl to move in. It's over. Yeah, he Bryce wants Trinity to stay with him forever. He was like, "You can stay there as long as you want. I don't care. My home is your home." And then Zach's over here trying to invite himself over to Bryce's home. I can't say what I want to say about Zach because I love TikTok Shop and I don't want them to flag my thing. But Zach, get out of their way. He said, "I'll stay with you." What? You are like, you can't. I can't with him. I can't. I can't. I can't. Kato's gonna stay with Zach. I think all her friends and everybody that is supporting Kato, if they really cared about her, they would just tell her, "Girl, Zach's jokes and the I love you thing, her mom was too patient. I wish Kato's dad was there. It was so weird. He literally invited himself. He's so not repeating that, Miss Yada, because you almost got my stream taken down. Miss Yada don't care about nothing. We didn't even Miss Yada up here. Hold on, you need to come up because I'm about to start letting y'all come up soon. Now I'm speaking down to Bryce's ear. He doesn't care. Guys, check Sincere's following IG list. What are you talking about? G, what are you talking about? It better be AI. I don't care about. It better not be Amora. Don't tell me that he's following Amora. He better not be following Amora, Jeej. Jeej, you better hurry up and type in what you trying to tell us. I'm trying to log in, but are you trying to say Amora's following him? Hold on. Don't tell me he following Amora because if he following Amora, Melanie, it's done. I mean, it's done. He's easy. Girl, I'm trying to get on my phone. No, not Amora. Hold on. Okay, well, hold on, yeah, because I gotta log in to my thing, and it's not letting me do that. Oh, hold on. Three. Okay, hold on. He said not Amora. Okay, well, as long as it's not Amora, nothing else could really bother me. Who does he vote like? But it's just all girls. Oh, he's a man. Anyway, I know that's not million baddies only. Maybe Soul. If he followed Soul, he's literally a nut. He's literally a nut. Like he's literally a nut if he does that. Let me see. Sincere. Um, is it gonna let me see? Let me see here. Did he follow? He hasn't followed Melanie yet. No Mora. No Jen. Oh, Soul. Damn, Emily said, I hope Carl and Anaya win. You know, Emily, I think you might have to leave this live because we already talked about who the winner is, and I don't want to spoil it for you. But everyone is always allowed to be on live with me. I just wanted to share that with you. You know what? Let's not have Miss Yada tell her. Miss Yada, go ahead and tell her. Go ahead. I think it should come from you, Queen. You're just they lost. Carl's following so wholesome though. Listen, man or man, I'm sorry. Like sincere, nothing about sincere surprised me anymore. Okay, like nothing about sincere surprises me. I can't with him. I can't. So it is what it is. Trinity and Bryce, they're gonna go the distance. He always talking about having his girl in his home. Love that. Um, that other people spoil it. I had a girl that got mad at me on Instagram Live because I said Kenzie was out the villa, and she's like, "Damn, I didn't even get a chance to watch it yet. My bad. Get off my page." I'm sorry, like I don't know what to tell you. If you appointment television is appointment television. If you're not gonna sit down and watch the show in time with all of us, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, if you guys want to come up and speak, let me know. You guys can always come up and share your thing. We don't spoil it for no one. It's their fault for getting on TikTok. Mm. But I'm not gonna lie, Carl and Anaya, the way their date went, if they won first place, I actually wouldn't have been surprised. That's how good the date was. I can't even describe to you like what Melanie said. Oh, that was like the best day in the world to me. I don't want her to see Anaya's date because Sincere is giving her literally. Honestly, Zach is like giving Kato crumbs. Melanie, I don't even think Sincere is giving Melanie crumbs. I think Sincere is just dropping bombs, and Melanie is just dodging them. All right. Not red pill, thank God. Who's not red pill, Bryce? Well, he needs to get away from Zach. So he said to the guys, you are invited to my wedding. Carl is like such a nice guy. Like even my man was like, yo, Carl is like a stand up citizen. Like he's a stand up citizen. Like I genuinely that word that word genuinely I can't with that word. I can't. I can't. I need that word removed from my like vocabulary forever. Him donating his hair. Carl is the perfect man. Like he's just such a nice guy. I don't know. I don't know. Zach is. I think Zach needs to just focus on getting to the next level with Kata. And that's the thing too. Is like I think what his sister was saying, I really commend her for being like, well, I think you are just scared. And I think that's the reason why you're going through what you're going through with Kata. Like I think you want to say something, but you're not there yet. Which, shout out to the sister for like calling it out. Love that. And Melanie said it right now, genuinely is no longer a word to me. Oh, girl, Zach wants that American visa and success. I think Zach need. Here's the thing. I want all four couples to individually watch the show. I want Melanie to sit in a hotel room by herself, and I don't think they should let these Islanders out for a literal week. They need to watch every single episode of this season and take notes. I need Melanie and Trinity to especially take notes of what Zach said, what Sincere said, um, what Casey has said, and if she comes to the reunion, what Soul and Mora have said. I think those are the five people that really talk a lot. And that's how I feel. That's it. Because those are the people that were really Kimberly, Kimberly, Kimberly. I can't even repeat that. So I, I want everybody to read what Kimberly said, and then y'all can respond to her because I can't respond to that because they'll take my page. So, um, Miss Yada, why don't you respond for me? Because I can't. Movie night wish it was Zach B. Ella, Ella, every day, I'm like, yo, why would y'all not tell Zach about himself? Like, why did y'all let Zach get away with that? Y'all let Zach get away with so much messiness this season that it's like, no, hold on. He has to be caught. He has to be held accountable. Because Zach was been putting a lot of little, he was putting a lot of little tidbits in people's brains, and nobody talks about that. Second place should have been Kayla and Zach. Anaya and Carlos, wow, they've been dating for like 4 days. La Runa. La Runa, I mean this with so much respect in the world. I really need you to watch the Kayla and Zach scenes from the beginning. Because I think Kayla deserves better treatment from Zach. Anaya and Carl felt performative over Zach. Hold on, nobody else respond to Laruna. Hold on, nobody else respond to Laruna. Laruna, you think I just want to make sure I'm understanding. You think Anaya and Carl are more performative than Zach? Hold on, like I want to make sure she has the opportunity. You think Carl's more performative than Zach? I need you to explain to me, like, you think Zach was being genuine with Kata? Did you think it was okay that Zach didn't make Kata breakfast because she spoke to Caleb after he told both Caleb and Kata that they could speak to each other? Like, no, I actually need her. I need her to like respond. Like, no, I literally can't read anybody else's messages until she responds. I'm sorry, because I I need to make sure I'm understanding. And I'm not saying this to shade you or anything, but it's like Zach. Like I literally watched that scene. Like Zach told the girls, "I better see you talk to Caleb tomorrow." He told Caleb, "It's nothing against you. If you want, you can even talk to Caleb." Caleb pulls Caleb for a chat. Zach gets so mad about it, talks about, "Oh, I'm gonna pull Melanie for chats," as a way to dig at Caleb because she knows she would have he knows she would have a problem with that. That's the part that is like, what if she left the chat after feeling embarrassed for being called out? And she got to come back because I need her to explain that to me because I'm confused. Zach literally did not make Kata breakfast the next day. Like I remember watching that. I know everybody at home was watching that. Like he literally says Kata's hot. I want to see what it looks like on the outside. And then even when they were talking about being exclusive, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm finally gonna have friends." No one expects perfection. Just real connections. Carl and I felt boring and safe good on paper. Hold on, but that didn't answer my question. So you think what Zach did was okay? Is that what you're telling me? Hold on, because I want her to like explain it to me, and I'm not saying this to shade you at all. Like I genuinely want to have a conversation about this. If you want, you could even come up because I wanna hear it from you, because he literally withheld breakfast from that girl. Like I'm sorry, like that's what we saw on television. Like he literally had an excuse where it was like, "Oh, there's too many heads in the kitchen, so I couldn't make you breakfast on time." And Kid ended up making her own eggs. Like I don't, I when he was born and crying that his big brother was better growing up, it made all sense. It all made sense. He's insecure. I'm not gonna call anybody names, but I am gonna say that I do think Zach was being very unfair about how he went about the Kayla situation. So Kayla should have just said like, "Oh no, like don't talk to him." Like I want to make sure I'm understanding because maybe I'm not getting it. I didn't see whatever you're referring to. And see, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. So did you watch the whole show? Wait, would you have chosen Sincere Melanie over Kayla and Zach? Only really Casey was awful Sergeant. Wait, hold on. So did you watch the show? Did you watch clips on TikTok? That's what I want to know. I just want you to come up at this point because I just want to hear what you have to say. Because apparently production made it look like he didn't make breakfast. Okay, so even if that was the case, you still actively talk about, oh, you tell this girl love you, and then you take it back the next day. You talk about closing off with this girl. Why are you so hung up on a breakfast? That girl tried. He tried not to feed that girl. What do you mean? Like you can't just. I'm sorry. Like I just think that's a little ridiculous. Like you, he was actively trying. Like he still made the comment. Like he still made the comment where she's happy with him. If she's happy with him, that's what she likes. So it's like we all watched every episode. So it's like you're talking about you don't know that he did that. I only saw the sweet moments. I just saw him being sweet to her and them being silly. He literally took back saying I love you, took back being closed off with her, said, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but I also want us to be exclusive and we're only dating each other. And even her mom said, oh, so you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you guys are dating. It just feels like Zach doesn't want to fully commit because he's scared. He has his own issues with her, and I feel like Kata is such a nice girl that she also really likes him and is obsessed with him and thinks like he's so cute because of, just like their bond. And I guess that's what she likes. And so it is what it is. But at the same time, he was not fair with that girl a lot. Like it almost felt like she couldn't even talk to anybody without it being an issue. He didn't even tell her that Alana left the villa, like left Casa Amor. He just made it seem like he came back for her. I don't know. It always feels like he's not being fair to her. I value authenticity over perfection, even though since Sierra were more real to me. I really should. I assume production had right, but at the same time, it's like damn, Anaya, Anaya is damned if she do, damned if she don't with the public. It's like whatever. Like you're willing to give Zach more grace than you're willing to give Anaya and Carl. And I don't know. I feel like people gotta be fair on all sides. If we're all supposed to be fair on all sides, like let's be fair, you know. But if the guy Carl makes her happy, she like it just feels like Anaya could sneeze and everybody at home's gonna be like, oh, she just started COVID. Like, like, dude. I don't know. I think Anaya and Carl is a really good couple, but nobody should be like, oh, well, Zach and Kate is a better couple. And I don't want to compare the couples, but Zach withheld a lot of information. Zach withheld and played in Kater's face too many times for my taste, and that's my opinion. So Sincere lying to her face is authentic. Sincere is not perfect because Sincere and honestly and unfortunately, you know what, Yaya? I'm actually gonna comment on that. So Sincere lying to her face is authentic. Oh, is that her? Oh, oh, hold on. We have the general coming up. We have the general coming up. Hold on now. Your wishes. Yep. We have the general coming up. Please. I'm sorry. I'm just so tired of people keep. Nope. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're gonna say the same thing. I could tell you why in a second. I could tell you why in a second, but please continue. So on. Yeah, 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 and that's not at all. To be honest, sincere, it's really hard because as someone who lives on the East Coast, I've lived in New York and Florida my whole life, like from the East Coast through and through. I have seen a couple like Melanie and Sincere time and time again. If people really loved her, they would vote them off so they can be free. See, and this is where it gets complicated because I agree with that, and that is how I felt at one point. And I didn't start feeling like that until really after movie night. Like when you watch the whole Rico they did against Sincere on movie night, like it was actually just so it was just so bad to watch. I was like, oh no, Sincere, you gotta go home. Like you're wild. Like you didn't even want to sleep in Soul Ties, knowing you should have slept in Soul Ties. Like it was just weird. I don't know. It was too much for me. I think movie night and then Melanie's family talking to her. Like to be honest, they should have had that conversation in front of him too. Like I think Melanie should have gave her sister the permission to really let Sincere have it. So there's that. I think more people. Hold on. I think people also wanted more original couples. Carlin and I just met. She didn't even pick him. Listen, man, I can't even say that because TT and Casey met and they hit it off. So I've seen this story before. Okay, like there's people that meet people in Casa Amor and they just click. Okay, Parmita and Corbin. I'm sorry. I didn't even believe myself when I said it. No, I believe in Parmita and Corbin. I just feel like every time I think about them, I think about the fact that Parmita literally told Corbin that she's just been with rappers, athletes, you under everything under the sun. Why she would say that and not keep it P, we'll never know. But Zach and Kata, it, there's a lot of conversations I want to have about Zach and Kata that I cannot have because they will take my account. But just know, um, I really can't wait for Kata's frontal lobe to develop, and I also just cannot wait to see what her first interview and her first 2 weeks out of the villa is going to look like. So yeah, but Miss Yada, please keep going. I want to hear everything from you because